Well, that was the most fun driving I've ever done on this trip so far. Uh, and going into Nashville, it's a little hilly and stuff like that, but you don't have the giant mountains on each side of you. But once you leave Nashville, you just see the mountains up ahead, and like, holy crap! And you're going up there, you're going along the side of the mountain, you're kind of going up and down, at angles. And then once you get to the very top of the mountain, you've got they had the truck inspection. They had inspect their truck so that they could go down the slope. It was 6% slope, which was really fun. The speed limit was 55, and I didn't press the brakes. I didn't put on the gas or anything. I just stayed at constant 60 miles an hour down the slope. It was so cool. It was like 4 lanes of highway. It was absolutely amazing. Very cool. Then later on, I saw this sign for Russell Cave, which is in Alabama, that I did not know was in Alabama. So I ended up going into Alabama on accident. But it was really cool little cave. Ginormous cave. About 15 minutes off the highway, so it wasn't too long of a trip. So then after that, still driving, and then 64, the highway I was on, I think, goes into the northwestern part of Georgia. So I went through 3 states. So I was in Tennessee, into Georgia, and then welcome to Tennessee and Alabama. So Tennessee, Georgia, yeah, just 3 states, in North Carolina, where I am now. So that was really cool. It was kind of funny. You're now leaving Tennessee, 30 minutes later. Welcome to Georgia. 30 minutes later, welcome back to Tennessee. I thought that was kind of interesting. Because these roads they get so more, like, they follow the river. They don't go right in. There's not a bridge over every single river, which I knew was going to happen. I visited Vermont a few times. But yeah, the road just followed the river, and it had a ginormous lake, Ocee. It's like a little town. It had the Ocee Lake right by it. But yeah, pretty much 64 followed the river that fed the lake. So it was winding. I had like 2 inches of shoulder on the side of the road. I'm going really slow. I'm taking stops every now and then, take pictures of the scenery and all the mountains. It was really pretty, really cool. But it was exhausting, very exhausting. Because trying to stand on the road, trying to look around and look at all the scenery. It was definitely an experience. It was really fun. But I don't know. I'm glad I made it to Murphy Peace KOA, where I am now. Finally got my tent set up, and it's got a beautiful view right around the river. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get some good night's sleep tonight, and then off to Mercedes-Benz Stadium tomorrow in Atlanta. But yeah, this is definitely, I definitely recommend these KOA camps. Showers are clean, especially during spring break. This is why I recommend it, because the bugs aren't out yet, so you don't have to worry about snakes or mosquitoes or anything like that. I mean, everything's still dormant, so it's very fun. But yeah, tomorrow to Atlanta. So that's about it.